Whoa. Don't stare at me. No, I'm kidding. Stare. Alright, so my name is Anthony Vines, the failed child actor, and I like to say I'm a failed child actor because I channeled out normal. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have a bad relationship with my mother because she stole from me or because she ruined my childhood. We just don't like each other. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't like me because I look like my father. I don't like her because clearly the bitch is blind. I look nothing like this nigga. Thank you. I'm a Bronx guy, but I'm a chopped cheese rising. I'm Puerto Rican from the Bronx specifically, so my favorite way to speak Spanish is not at all. The hardest thing about being Hispanic and black from the Bronx, every time I tell a woman I live uptown, she thinks I mean the Heights. So, like, you know, she'll be like, hey, do you know where Mama Juana Cafe is? Do you know the difference between Maduro and Masuro? I'm like, I don't know. I'm Puerto Rican. I don't speak Spanish. No, but seriously, though, okay, so I can order food, I can talk dirty, and I can get yelled at I can get yelled at by my mother. If you ask her, I personally identify as a mama. There you go. There you go. Come on, man. Fuck, bro. Thank you. So I had a white dad growing up, if you couldn't tell by my voice. And, you know, I thought having a white dad was going to be, like, really, like, cool, and, like, I thought it was going to slap. You know what I mean? I thought I was going to have green bean casserole. If you haven't had it, it's fucking delicious. You know what I mean? I thought I was going to have a racist grandma who makes the best pies, but it's okay because she's worth some money. What I got was a Vietnam vet who's also a hippie, so he taught me very confusing lessons. He say shit like, you know, love who you love, but don't be a fag. It's okay, you know, listen, I know it's harsh language. God canceled him like 6 years ago, it's fine. So, you know, he taught me a lot. Like, you know, he helped me, like, because of him, like, he gave me hugs and kisses growing up, so I'm able to embrace men. We spent a lot of time naked growing up because he felt like, you know, we should be comfortable with a naked body. So that being said, if I had to describe my dad's dick, I know, right? That's for you. You ever seen a baby holding an apple? That's for you. All right, cool. So when my dad died and we're going through his things, we're reading off his birth certificate, and you know he's born February 10th, 1954, male. Hope so. And right. When it came to race, it said Negro. It turns out my dad was an orphan and he was biracial. And in 1954, the United States Congress used Negro to describe, you know, biracial children. My first thought was, that explains the apple. There you go. See, there's always one that gets it. Thank you, I appreciate you. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out what kind of black comic I want to be. You know what I mean? Like, am I going to be loud and angry and yell at people? Am I going to have like a Denzel Washington impersonation in my back pocket? I only have like 2 impersonations. It's random British guy. So it's like this, yeah? You know, I just talk like this until I say chips and fries. But the other impersonation I have is 40-year-old smoker from Queens. Her name is Maud. Hi, I'm Maud. I smoke. That's all I got. As I realized, you know, as I try to like work on being a black comic, I realized I should work on shining black first. Like if it wasn't for the tattoos and the gauges, I sound like a black Republican. Like I said, my body says black.com, but my voice says Candace, so it's podcast guest. Thank you. I literally just came over with that one. Rhonda Hanson's in the house. Hi Rhonda, how you doing? Last time he was here, yeah, no, clap for Rhonda, she was really funny. Last time she was here, she was find partners. Ideal partners were people who had that bop and glide. And what made me like go, huh, was like, you know, it's funny how times have changed, because that's why I'm married now, my wife, with the bop and glide. Okay, fine, it's cool. Marijuana is legal in New York City, and I'm happy about it. Can I get a clap for marijuana? The one thing I'm happy about is that it happened in my 30s compared to my 20s, because can we all agree our 30s are like our 20s but with money? Right? The stupidest thing about getting high in my 20s though was like whenever I would go to my friends for a swipe on the train or the bus, they would just offer more weed instead. Like, what am I supposed to do with that, bro? Go to the bus driver and say, hey, listen, I don't have any money, but I'm like $40 worth of high. That's worth at least 2 rides. Can I get a transfer? And I'm gonna close out. I'm gonna ask you guys to do me a favor, okay? I'm gonna say, I'm so dead ass, and you're gonna say, how dead ass are you? Okay, can you do me that favor? Yeah. Yeah? It's gonna be great. It's not gonna go the way you think. I'm telling you this right now. All right? I'm so dead ass.
How dead ass are you?
I just got promoted to lead grave digger at the donkey farm, so things are looking up. I'm so dead ass.
How dead ass are you?
If you have sex with a corpse on a waterbed, it feels like they're participating. And the last one, and it's my favorite. I'm so dead ass.
How dead ass are you?
It's not necrophilia if they're participating. Wait, really quick. So I went to a baseball game, and it was vaccinated only. So, because we're talking about like all of our rights being taken away and everything. So I'm going to the baseball game, and I'm vaccinated, by the way. So I got my chip, I'm ready to be a zombie. So I'm sitting in the line, in the vaccinated line, and I'm looking at the unvaccinated line, and everyone looks unruly, they're rowdy, the line looks unkept. My line, though, is clean. You know what I mean? Everyone's happy, everyone's calm. We get inside, you know what I'm saying? We're all in the vaccination, we're high-fiving each other, we're spitting in each other's mouths, we're having a good time. You know what I'm saying? And I look over to the non-vaccinated side, and everyone looks like really like dismal and sad. Everyone's so far away from each other. And it was in that moment I realized, this is what it feels like to be on the right side of segregation. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, I was like, yo, separate but equal. I think I get it. I think I get it now. So that's my time. I'm Anthony Vines.